Basically, we're here in Mid-America, and I've been given carte blanche to make a dream track. I've been trying to put together kind of Circuit 199, if you will, for a very long time. Jason Robinette and everybody out here has decided that this is going to be the place, and we're going to make something that's truly amazing. Here at Mid-America this week, the main priority is the Nitro Rallycross track. The goal is to make it so there's 2 lines everywhere.
This is what happens when you give Nate Wessel, a BMX ramp builder, a D6. Look at that wall ride on the outside.
Yeah, that's awesome. It makes that D6 look like a Tonka toy.
So I brought all my friends from the ramp world, guys like Nate Wessel, who've designed the X Games, to everything we do for Nitro Circus. And then we got Dave Mateus, who's done all the, pretty much anything you can imagine with even the Gymkhana stuff. I want people full drift backwards on a freaking Talladega banked wall, only steeper than Talladega, while someone on the inside's jumping onto the inside, trying to hook in, hook out. This is what it's about. I want to build a track where you don't have to bump anyone out of the way. You just have to be smarter. You have to outthink them. You have to set them up 5-6 corners ahead, multiple lines, all equal timing. So we took a general outline, and now we got Scotty and myself. We're out here with the Can-Ams, and we're just seeing what works, what flows. Yeah. Can you imagine coming down that start? You're all the way outside in turn 1. Everyone's fighting for this inside, and you just pitch it in backwards, Tokyo drift style, all the way up there. Just wow.
I love it. I've understood this from the beginning, what you want it. This is going to be the sickest thing on the planet.
So we got Scotty Lawrence out here in the Can-Am crew to basically have 2 vehicles where we're testing all of these corners. Now, most of it's going to be paved and concreted. It's going to have a top layer of dust pod and the sifted dirt, but we need to figure out exactly where the track goes before we start putting all of that material on top of this. Because once it's paved and concreted, we can't get it back. So
we've been here since Monday, just kind of testing a few things out, and it's really coming along. We've made a few changes. The amount of dirt that they've moved in just 3 days is crazy, and the amount of work they've done before that, videos don't do it justice.
This is the ultimate facility, and as soon as it gets paved and concreted, I think no one's really used concrete, especially polished concrete, and I think it's going to work just like dirt. I'm all for aggressive racing, but on a track like this, the goal is that you don't have to race aggressively to make moves happen.
Right.
So we bring in all these different builders, and then we bring in kind of the brain trust, if you will, from all the top athletes, from BMX to moto, all around, and say, what can we do with the place that's going to be the mecca for off-road? It's going to be the mecca of action sports.
Well, we were thinking you could have like a 50 wide pit bike first corner there too. Yeah, like 50 pit bikers go ripping through that.
Could you imagine a pit bike race on this track? But no, Supermoto too. Well, I need new friends. These have so many horribly great ideas. And as you can see, we've got about 20 different dozers and bobcats and loaders and trucks, and it's just this one world that's going in that's going to be the greatest action sports off-road park on the face of the earth. So these 2 jumps can be the biggest gap jump any track in the world. It's going to be a triple over-under cross. We have basically up by the pool. That'll be all paved so we don't roost people that are watching, drinking their margaritas from the lazy river.
That's me.
140-foot gap, so 160 foot to the sweet spot. This right here, the top of this hill, the launch into oblivion, triple. The double is, should be able to do in pretty much any vehicles, Lemons, cars, whatever. It's pretty small, maybe not pit bikes.
We got a place for these though.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a whole supercross track on top of the hill.
You're talking about the pit bike track, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be massive jumps. It's going to be like Kevin Windham's pit bike track, but cooler.
Well, it's gonna be like straight rhythm, but with turns.
They have a huge hill. Like, unfortunately, we took out the Barbie Jeep hill here. They're gonna build a better Barbie Jeep hill over there. But on the far back side, triple backflips for Visions. Just talking to J.O. Archer, got all kinds of stuff. Wessel's not only on the equipment over here, but he's building basically the biggest jump since Josh Sheehan's triple flip, where he was 110 feet off the ground.
All right, cool.
That whole section over there, Von Gittin Jr. is designing everything, and then you got the Andersons. I mean, dude, when you got Dennis Anderson involved in a project, and you got Wessel, and you got you guys for the pit bikes, and we got all the Can-Am crew, and we got everybody coming out to really just make it the coolest thing from everyone's wildest imagination, everyone's best sections they've had. It's gonna be a lot of fun here. I don't think we're gonna fail because these guys know a lot about a lot of racing, and we're gonna bring in everything. It's not just Can-Ams, it's not just Group B, it's every type of cars on the planet, and trucks and motorcycles. We're thinking very outside the box, and it's gonna be a hell of a ride. If nothing else, it'll be a lot of fun.
flash, watch me fly by through the sky on my dirt bike, reppin' 199, cause I'm coming in clutch.